Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about something a lot of men struggle with. You feel a shift in your relationship, a subtle distance, but you can't quite put your finger on it. You try harder, you ask what's wrong, but nothing seems to work. The truth is, most men miss these early signs and end up begging when it's already too late. Today, we're going to break down the 6 things that almost always happen when a woman is genuinely starting to lose interest. This isn't about mind games or temporary moods. This is about understanding the fundamental shifts in behavior that signal a real problem, so you can address it before it's past the point of no return. The first, and perhaps most subtle sign, is a change in communication patterns. I'm not just talking about her texting you less. I'm talking about the quality of the conversation dropping off a cliff. Think back to the beginning. The texts were probably long, full of questions about your day, funny memes, and inside jokes. You'd talk on the phone for hours about everything and nothing. Now, her replies are short. One-word answers like K, fine, or LOL. She stops asking you questions. The conversation becomes entirely one-sided, with you doing all the heavy lifting, trying to keep it alive. She doesn't initiate contact anymore. You're always the one sending the first text, making the first call. It feels like you're talking to a polite customer service bot, not the woman you connected with. This isn't just her being busy. When a woman is invested, she makes time. She wants to talk to you. When that desire fades, the effort she puts into communication is the very first thing to go. It's a quiet but powerful signal that her emotional energy is being directed elsewhere. Sign number 2, physical affection becomes a chore. And I'm not just talking about intimacy in the bedroom, although that's part of it. I'm talking about the small, everyday gestures of affection that form the glue of a relationship. The random hugs, holding hands while you walk, a quick kiss before leaving for work, or her resting her head on your shoulder while you watch a movie. When she starts losing interest, these things begin to vanish. She might flinch or pull away slightly when you try to initiate contact. A hug feels stiff, obligatory. Holding her hand feels like you're holding a limp fish. She's no longer initiating these small touches herself. It's as if a magnetic pull has been reversed. Where there was once an effortless pull towards you, there's now a subtle but consistent push away. This physical distance is a direct reflection of her growing emotional distance. The body often tells the truth before the mouth does. If she's physically recoiling, even in small ways, it's a major red flag that her feelings are changing and her heart is closing off. This brings us to sign number 3, and it's a big one. She stops including you in her future plans. In the beginning, it was all we and us. We should go to that concert next month. We need to plan a trip for the summer. What are we doing this weekend? Her vision of the future, both near and far, naturally had you in it. Now, you start hearing more I statements. I'm going out with my friends on Saturday. I'm thinking of taking a vacation in the fall. You hear about these plans after they've already been made, if you hear about them at all. You feel less like a partner and more like an accessory that she sometimes remembers to bring along. She stops asking for your opinion on major life decisions she's considering, whether it's a career move or a big purchase. It's as if she's mentally and logistically building a life that doesn't require your presence. This is one of the most painful signs because it shows she is no longer picturing a shared future. She's decoupling her life from yours, one plan at a time, preparing for an exit. Next up, sign number 4. She becomes incredibly busy. Suddenly, her schedule is packed. Work is crazy. She's exhausted. She has plans with friends she hasn't seen in ages. Her family needs her. She needs a night to herself. While everyone gets busy, this is different. This is a consistent, impenetrable wall of excuses. The free time she used to reserve for you has completely evaporated. Attempts to make plans are met with vague non-answers like, "I'll let you know," or "I'll have to see." And more often than not, she never gets back to you. It's the soft no. She doesn't want the confrontation of saying, "I don't want to see you," so she uses the socially acceptable excuse of being busy. It's a passive way of creating distance. If a woman truly wants to see you, she will move mountains to make it happen. She will find a 30-minute window for coffee. She will reschedule other things. When you are no longer a priority, you will only ever get her leftover time, and soon, you won't even get that. Sign number 5 is a change in how she handles conflict. This one is counterintuitive. You might think a woman losing interest would argue more, but often, the opposite is true. She stops fighting. The little things that used to bother her, that she used to bring up because she wanted to resolve them and make the relationship better, she now lets them slide. You leave your socks on the floor. She doesn't say a word. You're late for a date. She just says, "It's fine," with a flat tone. This isn't a sign of peace, it's a sign of apathy. Fighting, while unpleasant, shows investment. It shows that she cares enough about the relationship to want to fix its problems. When she stops caring, she stops investing the energy to argue. It's not worth the effort anymore. The relationship is no longer something she feels is worth fighting for. This silence is far more dangerous than yelling because it means she has given up. She's emotionally checked out and is simply waiting for the end. Finally, we have sign number 6. She starts investing heavily in herself, but excludes you from it. This can look positive on the surface. She might get a whole new wardrobe, pick up a new and time-consuming hobby, join a gym, and get into the best shape of her life, or start spending all her time with a new group of friends. The key here is that you are not part of this new chapter. She isn't inviting you to the gym. She's not sharing her new hobby with you, and you haven't met these new friends. It's like she's building a new identity, a single identity, while still technically in a relationship with you. This is often a subconscious or conscious preparation for re-entering the dating market. She is boosting her own confidence and expanding her social circle to create a support system for her impending breakup. She is creating a life that she can seamlessly transition into once you're no longer in the picture. While self-improvement is great, when it's done in a way that completely walls you off, it's often a sign that she's improving herself for herself and for a future that doesn't include you. So, what do you do if you see these signs? First, don't panic and don't beg. That's the worst thing you can do, as it confirms her decision by displaying low value. The first step is to take a step back yourself. Match her energy, stop initiating all the contact. Get busy with your own life, your own hobbies, your own friends. Focus on your own self-improvement. This does two things. 1. It stops the dynamic where you're chasing her, which is unattractive, and 2. It gives her the space to potentially miss you and question her decision. Sometimes, this space is all that's needed for her to realize what she's losing. Other times, it simply confirms that the relationship has run its course. But either way, you regain your dignity and start building a life that is strong and fulfilling, with or without her. You become the man who has options, not the man who is left begging when it's already too late. Thank you so much for watching. I know this can be a tough topic, but recognizing these signs is the first step toward taking back control of your own happiness. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future content. Drop a comment below and let me know if you've ever experienced these signs. Until next time, take care.